actually do not regret anything which has happened to me on the show. I'll have learned a lot. कि अगर मेरे को I don't feel for anybody, I cannot perform with that person. I just expected her to come to me at least once as like being a friend. First, the primary thought I had was that this can actually boost my work. Hoping to get some more projects like Splitsvilla and audition for them. Anything which comes on my way. I don't want to say no to anything. Whatever comes in my way is for my good.
रियलिटी शोज का सफर अपने में ही बहुत ही सुहाना और बहुत ही चैलेंजिंग होता है। आफ्टर ऑल रियलिटी शोज में जनता आपके साथ डायरेक्ट कनेक्ट कर रही होती है और वो देख सकती है कि आप कब कहाँ के सिचुएशन में क्या रिएक्ट करने वाले हैं। और ये कहना सही होगा कि एक ऐसी अदाकारा है जिन्होंने रियलिटी शोज के जरिए फैंस और ऑडियंस के दिलों को ना ही सिर्फ जीता है बल्कि उनके दिल पे छा भी गई हैं। मैं बात कर रही हूँ रिसेंटली एविक्टेड खिलाड़ी आरुषि की, जिनको आप लोगों ने देखा था MTV स्प्लिट्सविला में। आज मेरे यानी विशाखा पंडित के साथ आरुषि जुड़ने वाली है और वो करेंगी सफर के बारे में बात, करेंगे अपने और विमेश के बॉन्ड के बारे में खुलासे एंड नॉट ओनली दैट शी विल शेयर अबाउट व्हाट रियली वेंट अक्रॉस रॉन्ग इन हर जर्नी ऑफ स्प्लिट्सविला। तो आइए चलिए बुलाते हैं आरुषि को और जानते हैं व्हाट शी वांट टू शेयर अबाउट हर जर्नी। आई वुड से पहले तो बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है आरुषि आपका टेली चक्कर में। आई वुडंट से इट्स हैप्पी टू हैव यू राइट नाउ, बट देन हाइपोथेटिकली इट्स हैप्पी टू हैव यू हियर, बट देन how was your suffer with MTV Splitsvilla journey? कैसी थी?
So thank you for having me first of all, and my journey on Splits has been so good. I have like enjoyed every part of it except of course me getting dumped. And there's been a lot of good moments, some bitter moments, but I actually do not regret anything which has happened to me on the show. I'll have learned a lot throughout the journey. This taught me a lot and helped me grow as a person. So I'm really thankful to MTV for giving me such a great platform.
But then anything would you want to go back and maybe change, or maybe you think if you could travel back in time and you could relive that memory again, कुछ ऐसा है जो आप थोड़ा better करना चाहती so that things would have been different for you?
I think my choice of choosing Trevon over Gary is something I would like to change because I listened to my friends and there is where my game got thoda sa kharab in the end. So that's the only thing I think I should have.
How has the bonds घर के अंदर been for you? Because if I remember clearly, I think you started with Vyumesh and then he left quite early in the game and then came in to the story Trevon, and now things did not really work out that pretty well. So how has it been for you, like in the matter of bonding with people out there?
I think I've bonded quite well with each one of them, except after the show I was friends with everybody. Even on the show I am seen being friends with everybody except Palak. But after the show I'm great friends with her, except I think I don't talk to Azma and Nikki as of now. So बाकी के साथ तो it's like really nice.
ऐसा कोई था जिनके साथ maybe you did not get that proper time to maybe gel up and bond up with, but now that you think about it you feel कि okay, you could have given that chance to that particular person? ऐसा कोई था?
I think Palak.
And someone of this sort that you trusted blindly but then now you regret actually doing that thing?
I think Nikki. And why is that so? Because in the end when Samartha had left prior to my eviction, she was like she wanted to go out, she just wanted to leave the show and she cannot do it without Samartha. She cannot perform without actually having a connection. She just cannot perform to survive, which I was doing. Because she always used to say कि अगर मेरे को I don't feel for anybody, I cannot perform with that person. If I don't have a connection, I cannot perform with that person. But when Sam left, she never came to me and said that she also had feelings for Trevon or something like that, which I got to know after I watched the show, that on their date, and even she said okay I like him and all of that, which I had no clue about. So I just expected her to come to me at least once as like being a friend and just talk to me ki see I want to pair up with him, or because I was paired up with Trevon at that time and it was sort of a betrayal only because she considered me a really good friend of hers. So I just expected her to come and talk to him because Trevon already did, but Trevon say I don't like expect anything because me and Trev were not like that close as me and Nikki were. There is what I felt sad.
But then ऐसा कोई था आपके नजरिए में जो गेम में वक्त के साथ साथ अपनी स्टेटमेंट्स और अपने स्टैंड्स बदल रहा था? Do you think anyone that was entirely fake and only there for the game and no bonds, no nothing?
You can't say that they were fake or something, but they were like they were more inclined towards winning the show than actually. I think Jay and Aditi could be one couple because you can see as well that they are not like couple. They're just like together to win the show. And if you cannot be a couple if you're having this thought. I think it's fine to have that thought. because ठीक है, if they are compatible and they just want to win the show, then it's like fine.
But then Arushi, I would love to know here that आप game का हिस्सा बनी थी, to have so that you could reach out to the masses, or you were there to actually create or maybe make a bond, or so that you could get insight towards the fact of the showbiz world. What was your reason to be a part of Splitsvilla, and have you achieved that? Do you think you've achieved that?
Yeah. So my reason to be on the show was just me being excited to be a part of MTV's show, and just like other, just like some other small town girl who just wishes to be on screen. That was just my. It was not like कि मैंने सोचा था कि मैं Splitsvilla करूँगी या कुछ. I was just creating content. I was just active on YouTube and all of that. So first, the primary thought I had was that कि this can actually boost my work. So that's where I thought कि यार, this is a really good platform. I should go and just give it a shot. And about love, it was just secondary because it's a dating show. So of course you cannot go there without accepting कि यहाँ पे ढूंढना है तुमको ऐसा. You have to form a connection. So that was the secondary thing, but the first thing was just leaving an impact about what I am doing.
But then ऐसा कोई था in the matter of guys, because it was about finding love, and then unfortunately you got dumped. But ऐसा कोई था जिसके साथ आप एक potential couple की तरह you can think about it and you think वहाँ पे I can try my bond?
Firstly, it was Vyomesh only, of course. But since we were not an ideal match, I think I was quite I was very compatible with Samartha. So I think after Vyomesh left, I should have given a shot at Sam. But since he was with Nikki, I tried to be a loyal friend. I just want to be one and just not, get into my friend's connection, which she apparently did.
So, but I would love to interrupt you here that, even though game pe nahi ban paya, now you're out. Did you still try your hand or luck with Vyomesh? Because now you're out. The chapter is finished.
I have to try hard. It's very easy. Vyomesh and me are after the show, we have known each other a lot, as much as we knew each other on the show.
Anything positive that you want to share with the fans?
I don't actually.
Okay, the time will tell. But then I would love to know here that, now what next for you? Because you are somebody who looks pretty calm and pretty composed about actually, even if you have gotten evicted, you have accepted it as maybe there is something better out there. If I've gotten evicted, there is something much, much better out there for me. So what next for you?
So what next is, I'm just hoping to get some more projects like Splitsvilla and audition for them. And simultaneously, I'm also creating content. So that's what I love the most, and I would continue it further. And third is my studies. I study also, so I just don't want to leave it. So I just want to maintain a balance between my work as well as my studies. So
are you still looking out for being a part of reality shows, or you're looking out for being a part of, serials or maybe OTT or maybe other projects in that regard?
Honestly, it's like anything which comes on my way. I don't want to say no to anything. Whatever comes in my way is for my good.
Perfect. Lastly, if you could be put up in a time machine and, sent back to the Splitsvilla days, which is that one memory that you want to revisit and one that you don't want to revisit?
One which I want to revisit would be Vyomesh and my first date, the date we had. It was so good. Okay. And second, which I don't want to, the second date which we had, the pool date. I don't want to go back to that.
And then why is that so? What was so bad about that?
It was we were continuously fighting on that date. We were not coming to a conclusion, and I was saying something else. He was saying something else. You're not agreeing on the terms. And I remember when we were shooting for that date, the light there during the shoot was just going on off. So if we were fighting, so light बीच में off जाती है, तो हम लोग को fight फिर से याद करके फिर से बोलनी पड़ती है जब light on होती थी. So it was so weird. और उसकी वजह से we got so irritated, and we just I had a huge blast that day. That
is the one. Perfect. Any parting words for the fans who are watching you, who are going to love watching your content, or who have supported you in the journey of Splitsvilla?
Yeah, so I'd like to first thank everybody who has been watching Splitsvilla and supporting me throughout my journey along with Vyomesh. Even after Vyomesh had left the show, then also people were supporting me so much. And when I got out of the show, people were we are not watching the show because you're not a part of the show. And that's a huge thing for me, at least. I just want to thank all of you, and I'm so grateful to have such great people out there who love me so much.
Well, I wish you all the luck. It was a pleasure talking to you because you indeed are one of the positive people that I've actually come across over the span of these days. I wish you all the luck. It was a pleasure having you here at Telly Chakkar.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much guys for watching today's chat session with me, Vishakha Pandit, जहां आज मेरी मेहमान थी आरुषि, जिनको आप लोगों ने देखा था MTV Splitsvilla में. Well, this is me signing off for now. You do stay tuned to Telly Chakkar for all the more updates about the Telly world.
Know all about the Telly world by subscribing to Telly Chakkar's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.